Remember, remember, the 5th of November, gunpowder treason and plot. We see no reason why gunpowder treason should ever be forgot. Good evening, everyone. It's the 5th of November and bonfire night here in the United Kingdom, so if you hear an awful lot of banging and shouting and blah, it's because people outside the window are currently letting off fireworks and burning Guy Fawkes, as you do. But yes, bonfire night. I don't believe anyone else has it. It's basically we burn someone for trying to blow up Parliament, and that's the little rhyme that goes with it. Oh, I might do it all at the end of the video, who knows, but the end of the video might be cut off abruptly because I need to let my other half in at some point. So there might be some dead air in the middle, but that'll just be me going and letting the Hobbit in from the cold outside. But yes, it is bonfire night. It's a very noisy night of the year. We did Dragonfall Sewers. Did we? We did Littlehorn Valley as well last time, didn't we? Yeah. We're getting on it. Oh dear, Forest Crossroads. Okay, let me go and see if I have enough crests. Actually, I didn't even need to move, did I? I could have just pressed I. I have 13. Wait, no, that's tokens. God damn it. Crests. I have 1,300. Nice. Okay. I should probably have enough for this then. Right. Let's go to yes, large, and for yes, this character actually. We want. Nope. Split Vipers. Sand Vipers may target up to 3 enemies, but no longer ramps up damage. Sounds good to me. Thank you very much. And we might be able to get one more here. And that might be for our glorious fiery gentleman. Enemies petrified by more... No, we don't use that one. Magma Maelstrom. Increase the rate at which Fisher Ember Mounts generate molten power. That was useless. Oil Spill. Gives Oil Geysers a 25% chance to stun all enemies hit for 2 seconds. That seems amazing. Increase movement speed. No. Molten Core. No. Batter Up. No. Tectonic Breaker. No. Let's Rock. No. Volcano Attack Spawn. That's the one we've actually got already and it's terrible. Increase molten power gained from pickups. No. Okay, so we're going to go with the Oil Spill. Stunning enemies for 2 seconds. Sounds like a bloody good idea to me. So yeah, if you want to know any more about the 5th of November, just shout down in the comments below and who knows, maybe next time I'll go through it and tell you all I know about why basically a crazy dude called Guy Fawkes tried to blow up the Houses of Parliament. He got caught, so he burnt him at the stake, and now we celebrate it every single year on the 5th of November, since he did it until now. It happened quite a few hundred years ago, by the way. But not that we hold a grudge or anything, but just saying, yeah, we have a tendency to hold a grudge. So yes, that's all fun times, really. All fun times. Oh, I'll shut up. Glorious cutscene there, thank you very much. Right, anyway, back to it. We need some walls. We also need some mana. There we go. Build phase. One of these days they're going to remove that warm-up phase. I'm not going to realise, and then it will say, you know, like, ready to attack or something, and it's like, oh no, and it will go horribly. It'll be a fun story. So, this map has a lot of flying enemies. Not necessarily just on the incursion. In general, this map has a lot of flying enemies. There is a very large chance that I cannot do this map with these characters. However, boy, are we going to have a bloody go. Because I am incredibly stubborn. Did they actually tell the damage yet? No, they still don't tell you the damage. That's a terrible idea. Trendy, please fix that. If you're going to have a tower do damage, at least have it so the damage is seeable. Like, I know it's also a slowing tower, but that's not the main use of it, surely. Like, surely the main use of it is to, you know, damage the enemies over time. So if we can't see the damage, how do I know if it's worth building? Oh, also, thank you, Aoma, for letting me know what the hell happened to my buff beam. In the last video, apparently I put one of the snakes on the buff beams, one of the free snakes. Now, while it is free, it still counts as a tower. So when you remove the tower from the buff beam, it believes it's been destroyed, and therefore the buff beam also goes bye-bye. That's a problem. And I will not be doing that anymore. I will be, I'll be sure to not make that mistake again. Well, I probably will make that mistake again, however, it will not be intentional. It will just be me forgetting and being a complete derp face. So, while it's possible, it's fine. We now know about this issue and we can play around it. And there we are. Protect our walls. Protect our lives. Now I think I'm going to have to do an awful lot of killing here. But we should be okay, I think, to be honest. We're just going to have a fairly simple buff beam setup this time, I think. It's just going to be a nice little buff beam setup like that on each wall. We're going to have one from here all the way out to the front. Oh wow, that was perfect. That was just complete luck, to be perfectly honest, but oh my god, we've reached the DU. Jesus Christ. Okay, fair enough. These new towers are awesome, but my god are they expensive. Anyway, let's get on to the combat phase then. Start flying around like they do. Start sniping some fools and seeing how it goes. Get wrecked. Now, I did go through all the loot. We are up to 110 item power on all of our characters. Just from, you know, all the loot that we got from the last couple of maps that we did on the last video. So, that's not bad, actually. I wasn't expecting to be quite that high. Is that a blue item already? Get out of it. Ooh, hello there. And he's still not going to be good enough. Shocking. Right. I quite like these oil traps now that they also slow people. That's quite nice. I'm not 100% sure what the damage, what the fire damage scales off. So when they're oiled and then set on fire by the volcano, I'm not 100% sure what the burning damage actually scales off of. Does it scale off of your tower damage or does it scale off of ability power? Because normally, or it used to be that you could only burn people via abilities and you didn't have towers that could burn people or set them alight. So it always scaled off of ability power, I believe. But as for now, I have no idea. I hope it's set off of I hope it's set off of like tower damage. That would be nice. Or an average of tower damage and tower crit. I don't believe it can crit though. I'm pretty sure it can't crit. Which is fine, I guess. You know, it's not too bad. Now this is a very low damage setup. you know, this is not high damage. This is very much a very defensive setup, which is fine. It's not a problem. We can make do. We are going to upgrade this. It's a this. There we go. Get that, because then when these get set off, they'll walk into this and they'll just get burnt alive. Is the idea. Let's get all of this upgraded. Get these snakes upgraded, and that's pretty much that entire side upgraded. So I'm going to pay attention to the other side, hopefully, and we'll see if we all die horribly. I kind of hope I don't need to do very much, but then again, I always hope we don't have to do very much. So that's a thing. Oh, yes, I was wondering. People who only watch Dungeon Defenders 2 on my channel, what other content would you like to see? Because a lot of my other videos don't get a lot of views, and the outlier is Dungeon Defenders 2. Most of my views come from Dungeon Defenders and Dungeon Defenders 2. That's always been the case. What is it that you guys would like to see? Would you like to see more tower defense games? Would you like to see more LPs of games along the lines of XCOM and Remember Me, and you know, some of the older games that have been, you know, out for a while now, but you know, maybe you want to see if anything's changed or updated since the latest patches and stuff like that, right? What is it that you guys want to see? Let me know and I will try and play it. I am part of the Humble monthly bundle thing, so every month I get some free games. This month it was Stardew Valley, so would people like to see a playthrough of that? What other games was it? I think Action Henk was one of them, and there was some other ones as well. I can't remember all of them. I should have really had the list up, but lo and behold, I'm a bit of a muppet and I completely forgot the list. So yeah, I'm part of the Humphrey the monthly Humble bundle, or the Humble monthly bundle, or whatever the hell you want to call it. I am part of that, so if you are also part of that, you know what games it is, let me know and then I can play those for you if you want. I need to know what else you guys want to see. I'm not a kind of person who can play one game forever, but I'm going to be playing Dungeon Defenders 2 for a long time. However, there will be a point where the videos will slow down to maybe, you know, twice a week, and then once a week, and then once every other week, and stuff like that, you know. And eventually it will go the same way as DD1. However, that's not going to be for a long time, considering the game's not even out yet. Oh, speaking of, I've completely blanked on this. Yeah, Terraria and Dungeon Defenders are having a crossover. Wouldn't you know? It's a bit of a strange crossover, I must say. I'm not 100% sure how I feel about it. But it's basically, Terraria is getting a whole bunch more Dungeon Defenders 2 events and loot, and Dungeon Defenders is getting a whole bunch of Terraria stuff. We are getting a new hero in the form of the Dryad. We are also getting some maps and some bosses, I believe, was the announcement. Now, unfortunately, I did miss the live stream yesterday, which was going through all of that, the developer live stream, so you probably know more than me at the moment. However, yes, Terraria and Dungeon Defenders are getting a crossover, which is pretty cool. I'm still working out whether it's something I didn't know I wanted and am happy about, or whether it's something that maybe they're going a little bit too quickly on. At the moment, I'm steering towards that I feel that maybe doing this at a later date when the game is more polished and fleshed out may have been a good idea, because it's an amazing game, it's a lot of fun, there's lots of content. However, there's basically no end game to speak of. Now, people who play Terraria really like their end game, so if you're going to be teaming up with a game that has no end game, you're going to have to bear in mind that a lot of those people, if there's no end game, are just going to leave, because that's what Terraria is, you know? There's a lot of end game and people love it. So, I kind of wish they had waited until they had, they bring out the end game update and also the update to the invent, sorting out your invent system. I think that would have probably been better. However, that being said, it's not out yet, and maybe those two updates will come out first, and they just wanted to announce it prematurely to build up the hype and, you know, stuff like that. I have no idea. While I am part of the sorry, I'm completely blanking today. The medication is doing wonders with my brain, which is why you haven't seen a lot of videos recently, because my brain has been a little bit blur on the medication right now, which happens from time to time, unfortunately, which is a problem with my chosen profession being this, because, you know, you kind of have to, believe it or not, you do need your brain to talk about absolutely nothing for half an hour at a time to yourself. It's quite a difficult thing to do, you know, just you sit there when you're playing a game and you just talk to yourself, and yeah, you tell me that it doesn't require your brain. It does. You need to think about things and, you know, talk about what's going on in the world, and trying not to date the videos too much. You know, we're still going to be burning Guy Fawkes for another, you know, good millennium, I should think, because we've been doing so for quite a while so far. So, you know, just doing the remember 5th of November thing at the start is not a problem. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, back to the video. I like Dungeon Defenders, it's not going anywhere. I want to know what you guys want to see. If I don't know what you want to see, I'm just going to keep on doing games that I want to play on the channel, which is fine, apart from they don't get a lot of views. I've been doing a lot of Goner stuff, and, you know, that's not been getting a lot of views or anything like that. Don't know why. It's a great little fun game. No reason to not check it out. Awesome fun. What the bollocks was that? What the hell? What was that noise? I've never heard a noise like that come out of any human being ever. Obviously they're orcs, but my god, that was weird. That was so weird. That was a whole new level of strange right there. We're just going to keep on freezing her because we can. And we're going to start sweeping the place up and, you know, turning everyone into books. You know, the usual stuff, as you do. Yeah, this was what I was afraid of with this setup. We do not have a lot of damage at all, which is fine. It just means I have to do an awful lot more in regards of DPSing people. Oh, of course I can freeze anything for a ridiculous amount of time as well. Ooh, hello Purple Ring. How are you today? You're looking mighty fine to me, sir. Yes, you are. Witch's Mark. All abilities have a 16% chance to place a Witch Mark upon your target, which increases your damage of your next hit by 100%. Yes! Yes, that is exactly what I wanted. That is a very nice thing. Oh, you lot, get turned into books. And now get swept away. Because I don't like any of you. Oh, there's that Witch's Mark. I saw it for a second there, and then they all died. Which is generally what you want in life. It's definitely what I want in life anyway. Right, so. Oh, these maps are getting a little bit longer, that's the problem. I want to be done in 10 minutes, because then I think I won't have to pause in the middle of the video to go and open it. Hang on. My god, Betsy, you're so rude. All I wanted to do was talk to the people who are watching the video, and you come along and interrupt it. Miss, oh, look at me, I'm a dragon. Actually, she's not. She's a wyvern. Dragons have 4 legs and wings. She has 2 legs and 2 arms that are also wings. That's how you distinguish between a dragon and a wyvern, by the way. If you didn't know. A dragon will always have 4 legs and 2 wings, or, I mean, I guess they could have more wings, but they always have 4 legs and some kind of wings. And a wyvern has the wings also attached to one set of arms / legs. For those of you who didn't know, you may not have known. Oh, it is Liferoot Forest. Ooh, are we going to do this one? You know what? We're not. This is going to be a bit of a weird one for me. I never do like 20-minute videos. I personally absolutely hate them. But to make it up to you, I will do another video later on tonight, and that one will be out around about 1 or 2 o'clock my time, so pretty good time for the Americans, really shitty time for the Europeans. Also, let me know on that, guys. What is your best time for your viewing pleasure for these? Do you guys watch it at breakfast, or, you know, do you watch it when you come home from school or work or whatever? You know, let me know. Anyway, thanks all for watching. I will be back later on tonight with some more Dungeon Defenders and also a bunch of other videos. I've got RimWorld planned for tonight, and also probably something else, probably a start of a new series. So, I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you later.